Hi, my name's Gare and welcome to my HBF Fresh and Healthy Cooking Demo. Today I'm making my favourite dish of all, a salad. There's nothing I love more than a fresh, beautiful salad for lunch because it doesn't stop you in your tracks. It fills you up and leaves you feeling revitalised for the rest of the day. My favourite salad is Caesar salad, and they say you can judge a restaurant by how good the Caesar salad is. And I reckon the best Caesar salads are made at home. So here's my recipe. So I've got 6 to 8 sheets of prosciutto here, and I just lay them down on some baking paper on a flat tray. Okay, now here's a good trick. I pop another piece of baking paper on top of the prosciutto, and the reason why I'm doing this is because it keeps it nice and flat, and I'm going to toast some little croutons on top. Now here I've got some lovely old Turkish bread that was just almost, going a bit stale. Perfect for croutons. Just going to slice that really thinly. Now if your bread's actually too fresh, you can just pop it in the freezer for a moment and it'll be nice and firm like it is a little bit stale, and it's much easier to slice. Now all we do here is lay the bread out on top of the prosciutto. Right, now to help the crisp factor with this Turkish bread, we're just going to give it the tiniest little bit of love with this extra virgin olive oil. Just a tiny brushing. We're just going to pop these into the oven, about 160 degrees fan forced oven, for about 10 to 15 minutes depending on your oven. Now let's start with getting the dressing all organised. A Caesar salad traditionally has a heavy mayonnaise dressing with lots of Parmesan cheese. I've changed this up and I think it's actually better, it's lighter. I'm using yogurt. I'm using a really creamy Greek yogurt, and if you like you can use low-fat Greek yogurt. It's still really creamy. So half a cup goes into the bowl. A nice teaspoon of Dijon mustard. A teaspoon of minced garlic. Juice of 1 lemon. I like to use about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice just to give it that nice tang. And then the good old Worcestershire sauce, about a teaspoon. And then we just whisk that together. And then we have to taste it and make sure it's got a really nice balance of flavours. Now I've got some lovely free-range eggs here, organic. I'm going to poach 3 of these little darlings. Right, now whilst they're poaching away, I like to use iceberg in my Caesar salad. Traditionally they use cos lettuce, but I think the iceberg works really well, particularly if you slice it into little wedges. I'm going to slice this into about 8. Topsy-turvy's good. And then I like to add cucumber to just about everything, but I think it works really nicely in this salad. I just cut the cucumber lengthways, and then I cut it on the diagonal. Now we just sprinkle the cucumber all over the lettuce. Now I'm just going to give this its own special dressing, very simple. Just a little bit of raspberry vinegar and then just a tiny tad of extra virgin olive oil. Right, I think I better get the eggs off the stove. Oh, perfect soft poach. As you can see, they're still a little bit soft, and that's just the way I like them. So we'll just remove them. I remove them with their little egg ring, pop them onto a plate. And now, because it's a chicken Caesar salad, I've got some beautiful chicken here, smoked in manjum, and I think the smoking of the chicken gives this Caesar salad another dimension. So we're just going to randomly place the chicken over the top of the lettuce. Now I'm going to give it a little drizzle of that gorgeous yogurt Caesar dressing. Next up, I'm going to put on my Turkish croutons and crispy prosciutto. Okay, there we go. And then we've got our eggs. So what I like to do is just chop these eggs in half and just place them wherever you can find a little spot. And now we give it more of the fantastic dressing. I've sort of started to add a little bit of spice to mine. So I've got about a teaspoon of coriander seeds here into my mortar and pestle. They've been roasted. A teaspoon of cumin seeds. And all I'm going to do is just give them a very gentle grind. Tiny pinch of salt. And then what I do is I sprinkle that over the top. And now finally some chives, chopped chives. Look at that. I'm sure you'll agree, the healthiest and the best Caesar salads are made at home.